Ulcer and gastritis are increasingly common conditions in Nigeria, affecting millions of people. Studies estimate that around 10 to 15% of Nigerian population experience peptic ulcer at some point, while gastritis, which is the inflammation of the stomach lining, remains a prevailing yet underreported condition. The rising prevalence is linked to factors such as Helicobacter pylori infections, the frequent use of non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, which are known as NSAIDs, stress, and unhealthy diet. Both conditions can cause discomfort such as burning stomach pain, bloating, nausea, and even loss of appetite. While conventional treatments like antacid and your protein pump inhibitors are effective, many Nigerians turn to herbal remedies for relief due to their accessibility, affordability, and deep cultural roots. So today we'll be exploring some of the most trusted herbal treatments for ulcer and gastritis in Nigeria and how to prepare them at home. So stay tuned to this episode. So first of all, effective Nigerian herbal remedies are a lot for ulcer and gastritis. So one of the first ones we're going to discuss is aloe vera. Aloe vera, known locally as Goron in some parts of Nigeria, is a very powerful herb for soothing the stomach lining. It's a gel that is packed with anti-inflammatory properties and compounds that also promote healing. So how do you prepare your aloe vera for drinking? So you are going to get your fresh aloe vera leaf, extract the gel, then in that gel you mix with 2 tablespoons of honey in a glass of water or any fruit juice that you like. Drink this mixture once a day and preferably take this in the morning. Now you have to exercise caution in that excessive amount of aloe vera juice can cause diarrhea or abdominal cramps. So pregnant women should avoid this. The second one we're going to talk about is your bitter leaf. The bitter leaf is a well-known Nigerian medicine that is used for stabilizing and neutralizing stomach acid and promoting digestion. Its natural compounds also help reduce inflammation and also speed up the healing of ulcers. So how do you prepare your bitter leaf for drinking? So what you do is you get your fresh bitter leaves, you wash it thoroughly to remove the dirt, then you squeeze the leaf to extract the juice, add little water and drink half a glass daily. So you also must exercise caution when it comes to this because bitter leaf juice can be very potent, so you use it in moderation. Overconsumption of this might lead to nausea and vomiting. So the third we're going to talk about is your banana or your unripe plantain flour. So what you do for the unripe plantain, which is a very staple diet in the Nigerian environment, it is rich in flavonoids, resistant starch, both of which help to coat the stomach lining and protect it from acidity. Now, the banana, especially the ripe one, it contains what we call pectin, which aids digestion and helps manage gastric discomfort. So how do you prepare this? You just slice your unripe plantains on banana thinly, you dry them in the sun or in your oven, making sure you don't allow it to burn. You grind it into a fine powder, then that fine powder, you mix just 2 tablespoons of that flour with warm water and drink it. You also must exercise caution when taking this mixture in that when you prepare this, there can be a bit of contamination, so you must avoid cross-contamination when you are preparing it. Then we are going to go to the licorice root. Your licorice root is often called the sweet root. It contains compounds that help to promote mucus production in the stomach by forming a protective layer over ulcers. So how do you prepare your licorice root? You just take a handful of the licorice root, boil it in water for 10 minutes, strain, then you drink a cup of the licorice root as a tea twice a day. Also, the licorice root must be taken with caution, especially when you have high blood pressure, because if it's consumed excessively, it can raise your blood pressure. Make sure you also consult your doctors when you are taking such herbs. Now we're going to go to the fifth one, which is your pawpaw or your papaya seeds. So the seed of the papaya fruit are often overlooked, but are a traditional remedy for gastritis and ulcer due to their digestive enzymes and anti-inflammatory properties. So how do you prepare this? You get your papaya seeds, you dry them, and then you grind them into a fine powder. So now the fine powder, you will now mix it, like you just take a teaspoon of it and mix it with warm water and honey just to sweeten it lightly, and you consume this daily. Now the caution with taking this is that you must avoid high doses. Excessive intake of the pawpaw seeds can irritate the stomach, thereby worsening your ulcer. So you're going to go to the sixth one, which is your turmeric and milk. Turmeric contains curcumin, which is a compound that has anti-inflammatory properties and healing properties that can help to alleviate ulcer pain. So how do you prepare this? You just take a powder of your turmeric and then add it to a glass of warm water. You drink this once a day, preferably before bedtime. Now, high doses of turmeric may cause nausea or kidney issues in individuals prone to kidney stones, so this must also be taken with caution. Now, the seventh one is your okra. So okra, or lady fingers as is known abroad, is rich in mucilage, which helps to coat and protect the stomach lining. Okra also contains antioxidants and vitamins that help to support our gut health. So how do you prepare this? You just take your fresh okra, you cut it into little bits, soak it in water overnight, then in the next morning you strain out the water and drink it on an empty stomach. Now, it actually has mild laxative effect, so you must not overuse it. If not, you might go to the toilet more frequently than normal. So now we're going to talk about the safety tips that you must apply when you are using these herbal remedies. Now, when you are transiting into using herbal remedies, you must know that herbal remedies are natural and very effective. So safety must come first when you are preparing this. So the first thing is seek medical advice. Always make sure you consult your healthcare provider before starting any herbal remedies, especially if you are already on medications for ulcer or gastritis, so that it will not worsen your condition. Then the second thing is ensure you use this in moderation. Because why? Overconsumption of any herbal remedy or herbal preparation can lead to unwanted side effects. For instance, aloe vera can cause diarrhea, bitter leaf juice can trigger ulcer, and the licorice root, as we said earlier, may raise your blood pressure. So this thing must be put into consideration. Now, the third thing is maintaining hygiene. You must properly wash and handle these herbs to avoid introducing harmful contaminants. Then the fourth thing is monitor your symptoms. Now, if your symptoms worsen or persist after 2 weeks of using these remedies, you must seek medical attention immediately. Ulcers and gastritis can lead to serious complications like bleeding if left untreated. Additionally, lifestyle changes such as avoiding spicy or acidic food, reducing stress, eating smaller and more frequent meals can complement these remedies and promote faster healing. Now, we're going to talk about how herbs have become a very integral part in the Nigerian healthcare sector for generations. So now, when we come to using this, whether you're using these herbal remedies as a soothing gel, which is the properties of aloe vera, or is used as a protective property like your unripe plantain, or it has anti-inflammatory properties like using your turmeric, nature offers us so many solutions to manage ulcers and gastritis effectively. So remember, herbal remedies are most beneficial when used responsibly and then in conjunction with medical care. By blending traditional wisdom with modern practices, we can achieve better healthcare outcomes and preserve our cultural heritage. So as we round up, I want to say thank you once again for tuning in to today's episode of Circle Direct Podcast. Kindly share what you've learned today with your friends and family, and also ensure that you are exploring the healing powers of herbs responsibly. Until next time, stay healthy and stay connected to nature.